Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Well, this week, I thought I would concentrate on something that I find extremely useful to go in bite-sized portions. After all, a video thought for the day is a bite-sized portion. And so our video thoughts for the day this week are coming from the book of Philippians, a letter that Paul wrote to a church in Philippi. And the fourth chapter, the 8th verse, as Paul is getting ready to conclude the book or the letter, he says, finally, whatever things are true, honorable, just, pure, lovely, commendable, let your mind dwell on these things. That's a pretty good list, and it's a pretty good instruction to dwell on those things, but when you read it all at once, it's really kind of hard to do. So I thought maybe this week we'd break it apart and do one word each day of the week. So we began with whatsoever things are true, aletheis in the Greek. Now, that word that's translated true can mean trustworthy, genuine. You know, I'm looking here at this orchid, which honestly is a fake orchid. It's not genuine. It's not aletheis. It's not the truth. It's not genuinely there. I want to make a deliberate attempt today to think about things that are true. And you say, well, as opposed to a lie? Yeah, as opposed to things that aren't true. Let me give you some examples. There are lots of times where our minds play tricks on us, and they make us think about things that really aren't reality. I'm not talking about dreams and hopes and aspirations, that's fine. I'm talking about deceptions in this world. Now, I know a young man who was talking to me about his issues with the way pornography was affecting, he thought, his marriage. And I was able to talk to him about how the pornographic concept that's portrayed of what sexuality is not a true one. It's not what his or anyone's mind ought to be dwelling on if they're going to dwell on truth. Truth is extremely central to the character of God. I mean, one of the 10 commandments is basically not to lie, not to bear false witness. It's written throughout the Old Testament law, but the New Testament actually says that God is truth and repeats it. God the Father is truth. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The Holy Spirit is called the Spirit of truth because truth is core to who God is. So today, if I'm going to be thinking about truth, if I'm going to let my mind dwell on that, what does that mean? Well, it's safe to be thinking about God, because God is the ultimate truth. But it also means I want to see the world through the eyes of God. And I want to see reality for what it is. I want to see sin for the destructive force that it is. I want my motives to be pure. I want my motives to be good. I want to be thinking about true things, godly things. That's why I'm starting today. So I'll end it with this. When I was a kid, I used to love the cartoon Underdog. And in the opening scene of Underdog, he's a humble and lovable shoe shine boy. And he's polishing a shoe, and the man flips him a coin. And he always took the coin and he bit it. And as the man flipped the coin, he said, thank you, shoe shine boy, you're humble and lovable. And the Underdog would take the coin and say, bless you, sir, and would bite it to make sure it was genuine. It was true. Let's do that today. Let's today make a conscious thought that what we're going to be thinking about is the genuine, real deal. Something anyone can sink their teeth in. More tomorrow.